Okay, good morning all. Vanakkam. Today is World Coastal Cleanup Day, and every year the U.S. Consulate General commemorates this day by organizing various activities, whether it's volunteer-led beach cleanups, youth workshops, or other efforts in partnership with local organizations to raise awareness about ocean health. We have many engagements on ocean health as a part of our efforts to combat climate change with India, and you'll hear a little bit more about this morning from our acting Consul General, Catherine Flashbart. But this morning we are pleased to present to you the Turtle Float, and the Turtle Float has been designed to raise awareness about the wonderful life, the flora, the fauna, and the various aquatic species that the ocean presents. And this float will also talk about the threats to these wonders through human activities. We are so pleased that we have wonderful partners who have done the lion's share of work, and we want to make sure we recognize them. And so to do that, I would love to introduce our acting Consul General, Catherine Flashbart, to start us off. I'll tell you a little bit about Catherine. She's a career member of our senior foreign service, and she's currently serving as the consular service chief. So that is obviously, as everyone knows, a very important role at the U.S. Consulate General in Chennai. Previously, she was our Consul General at the U.S. Consulate General in Nuevo Laredo, Mexico. She's also been the Director of Consular Training at our Foreign Service Institute, and she's worked in countries including Poland, Botswana, Germany, and Bolivia. She has a master's degree from the National Defense University. She has degrees from Georgetown. She studied in Germany. She speaks German and Spanish, and she's here in Chennai with her two children, who I know are going to be as excited about the Turtle Float as all the youth in Chennai. And we're delighted that she could join us this morning. So Acting Consul General Flashbart, turn it over to you to give some short remarks. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Anne. Good morning, everyone. As Anne mentioned, my name is Catherine Flashbart, and I am absolutely delighted to be the Acting Consul General for this event and to have the opportunity to talk to you today about turtles and ocean health. Those of us who work at the U.S. Consulate are delighted to live in Chennai and enjoy its wonderful access to the Bay of Bengal. As someone who grew up near the coast, I am particularly enjoying the opportunity Chennai affords me to share the ocean with my family. Why is the ocean so important to a coastal city like Chennai? Well, more than 50% of the world's oxygen is produced by the oceans, making cities like Chennai livable despite rising vehicle and industrial emissions. Increasing sea temperatures are a key indicator of climate change. Rising sea levels, ocean acidification, coral bleaching, storm and flood damage, changes in abundance and distribution of marine species, and biodiversity loss are just some of the impacts an increase in greenhouse gas has had on the oceans, imperiling communities worldwide. Therefore, an ocean crisis is also a climate crisis. Addressing global waste pollution is a key part of combating the climate crisis. The United States Environmental Protection Agency reports that marine waste, in particular plastic litter, is a growing problem both in the United States and around the world. And what about the turtles? For more than 100 million years, sea turtles have been protecting the ocean by maintaining productive coral reef ecosystems and transporting essential nutrients from the oceans to the beaches and coastal dunes. Protecting and increasing the sea turtle population will contribute to our ocean's health for years to come. 3 types of sea turtles, leatherbacks, loggerheads, and green sea turtles, consume jellyfish as they move through their lives in the Indian Ocean. This consumption of jellyfish supports marine diversity and increases the overall fish population. And Chennai is one among the several coastal cities in the world that witnesses the arribada, a Spanish word which means the arrival of the olive ridley sea turtles. In Chennai, arribadas usually happen each year between February and April during the turtle nesting season, as these turtles travel thousands of miles to lay their eggs. Given all of that, I want to take this opportunity to commend Tree Foundation and their volunteers for their untiring efforts to save the threatened olive ridley turtles through their turtle walks, collecting ghost nets from the ocean and working closely with the local governments and with the fishing communities to raise awareness. Many of the amazing models that you see on the float are recycled from plastic found in the oceans. I would also like to thank our grantee, United Way Chennai, for collaborating with us on this project. We are grateful to the Indian Coast Guard for their support and participation as well. Finally, a big thank you to our friends at VGP Marine Kingdom, Dukshina Chitra Museum, and the Madras Crocodile Bank for hosting the float in their campuses as it cruises along the East Coast Road today. I'm sure you are as excited to see the float at its various stops in the city as I am. Please follow the U.S. Consulate General's social media pages to see the venues and timings where you can catch the turtle float in action today and for future events on ocean and climate action. I wish our implementing team complete success. I have my flag here and I am ready to flag off the turtle floats.
Thank you, Catherine. The flag looks amazing and in our American Center, and thank you for joining us. I said in my remarks that you speak Spanish, and I thought I guess you never knew that you would be using Spanish here in Chennai to talk about the olive ridley turtles, but here you are. I want to turn it over to our partners, and let me start with Meenakshi from the United Way of Chennai, who I think is on site at the Tree Foundation. So Meenakshi, over to you.
Thank you, Anne. Thank you very much. Thank you to Acting Consul General Flashbart for the lovely remarks. Indeed, it is the awareness that Tree Foundation has spread and the work that Dr. Supraja Dharini and her team that are doing, which is the remarkable bit. We come in more to learn and to collaborate and be, help along the way than anything else. And in this way, all the people that we work with and we collaborate and who follow our social media, we hope everybody gets a little bit wiser about why this planet is the only home we have and how it is incumbent upon every one of us to protect it and not to damage it, and to change our living habits in a way that we make it a great home for all species. My team has learned so much on this project. I'm really, really grateful to the US Consulate for bringing us on board as partners, and to Dr. Supraja Dharini for enlightening us along the way. And to the Coast Guard, because I know DIG sir is there on the call. Thank you for your support all along. I hope that situation improves and we actually have a merry turtle float all along the coast sometime soon. Thank you, everyone, and have a lovely day today.
Thank you, Meenakshi. May I turn it over to the lovely woman next to you, Supraja,
Yes.
who is widely known as the turtle expert and the turtle woman of Chennai, and look forward to hearing more about the olive ridley turtles from you. Supraja, over to you.
Thank you very much, Anne, and thank you very much, Ms. Catherine Flossbach. It's really a wonderful opportunity to have the US Consul General and the US Consulate supporting us in this initiative. So I just want to say that you had mentioned all the important points already, but everyone has to understand that the ocean is our invisible rainforest, and every second breath we take is the oxygen from the ocean. And mostly there are about lakhs of people who get their main source of protein from the ocean, and the rain that comes from the ocean is to us is because of the oceans. So the main problem here is we are celebrating International Coastal Cleanup Day today, and also we are taking this float across because we want to make people understand and take responsibility for the garbage that we dispose. And we should not think that it's just a one-day event, but it should be to create an attitudinal change among each and every one of us, because our careless actions on land impacts the oceans. And so every time we dump something, it invariably reaches the ocean when it rains, and it's carried to the water and it goes into the ocean. And people don't understand, because it's very sad that when we stand on the edge of the ocean, we only see the water. We don't know what's happening inside. And so Since we've been working with the turtles for the past 18 years. We've seen many turtles washing ashore with ghost nets entangled or plastic ingestion. And so they come here, and then with treatment, the plastic comes out and we see various stuffs, water pouches and plastic cups. And then we've had turtles with entangled ghost nets, and they've lost their flippers. And many turtles have even washed ashore when it's already too late. The injuries are so alarming that by the time they reach us, they're already at the critical stage. So I really thank the U.S. Consul, U.S. Consulate General and the U.S. Consulate Chennai and United Way for supporting us and for taking us, enabling us to spread this awareness on this much needed problem of oceanic plastic and the ghost nets. So everyone who's come here today and who are watching, thank you very much. And please take the opportunity to come and see the float on the way as it stops by at VGP Marine Kingdom, Dakshina Chitra, and Crocodile Bank. And I wish everyone has a wonderful day today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Those were wonderful reminders of all the dangers that exist in the ocean and how people like us living in Chennai and along the coast can be more mindful when we're engaging with the ocean, and that we only see the surface, but we really need to understand and care for what's below. So thank you so much. Thank you for all you do. It's really our pleasure to be with you and to work with you on this project. And there's the turtle, close up of our turtle. Can I do a quick check if the Coast Guard would like to say a few words?
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Morning, Honorable Consul General of USA, Dr. Suprajita Adharni. What Madam Consul General has told, it's really very correct that a lot of problems are happening because of the nets, ghost nets, and we at Coast Guard are doing our best. Today also, we have done intentional coastal cleanup at Elliott Beach, Besant Nagar, and other parts of Chennai, and all over India at coastal parts of the India. And whenever our ships are going out at sea, when we see some kind of ghost nest there or some turtle is there in the net, we generally lower our boats and rescue them. And what Dr. Suprajita Dharni has told, this is not a one-day event. We have to do it regularly, and we can live without plastic. That's what we have to, the mindset has to be changed, that without plastic, life can go on. And I wish all the very best for the organizers, all the very best for other participants, Messrs. VGP, Crocodile Bank and all. I request everyone involved and other who are, in this program to tell everyone regarding these floats, and wherever these floats are visiting, they should visit and learn about whatever is happening in the ocean actually. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for being with us. And it's great to hear that the Coast Guard is out there, not only protecting us and taking care of people, but protecting turtles as well. That's wonderful to know. Great to have your participation. This is a virtual flag off, but what we're actually doing is flagging off the departure of our turtle floats, who are now going to head out onto ECR. And you heard about the 3 spots that they're going to be at. So please do join the float at one of those stops if you can, and engage with the wonderful volunteers. So I'm going to count down from 3, and then please wave your flags and we'll set them off. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Connect with the ocean.